Glenn Asset here, leading intuitive business strategist and women's transformation catalyst. Coming to you live in our CEO Priestess activation group. I hope everyone is well today. If you're watching live with me, fantastic. Let me know in the comments. And if you're catching the replay, give me a hashtag replay and let me know as well whereabouts you're tuning in from. Hey Anna, I just saw you pop up. So I've been having some really interesting conversations recently, hey Monica, about self-leadership. So this has been taking place over the last couple of weeks. I've been invited to speak locally on self-leadership for female entrepreneurs, and so yeah, I've been having some conversations, and I just got off the back of teaching in CEO Priestess Academy this morning and kind of continuing this conversation with some of the women there. And what was coming up was really this sense of the cycles of self-leadership that we go through. And this is something that I'm aware of in relation to really any kind of aspect of healing or integration that we're doing in our lives. And it's what I see is that self-leadership as I guess it's really an umbrella, like it's a huge umbrella, right? And I would actually love to hear, what does self-leadership mean for you? Hey, Jerry, beautiful to see you. So yeah, when I say self-leadership, what does that actually mean to you? Because I feel like it's one of those things that can be quite, ambiguous, and we've all got our own take on it. So I'd love to hear yours. And what I see is that time and time again, self-leadership is the thing that will make or break female entrepreneur success. And it's really this kind of capacity of being able to stay in the game. How can we stay in the game when things are going well, when things aren't going as well? What is our capacity to actually be able to be consistent and continue to show up for ourselves and our sacred work, and to continue to move things forward? And hey Diane, and of course that doesn't mean that we are, oblivious to the realities of life and the fact that some days we're going to feel like, throwing the throwing the toys out of the pram. Like, of course, some days we're going to feel like that, and that is okay. It's completely natural. It's a part of our, incredible ebbs and flows and different cycles that we experience as women. But it's about our capacity. To me, it's about our capacity to come back from that and to be able to continue to move forward, to understand ourselves to the point where we know how to soothe what it is that's there to be soothed, such that we can continue to move forward, so that we can avoid getting stuck in some kind of my puppy's just come to say hey, Eddie. Always wants to be a part of it, don't you, Eds? This may be cut short. Thank you, Eddie. So, so in terms of the cycles, right, this is really interesting. What I see is that in any kind of healing or awakening or integration journey that we're going through, there always tends to be this initial phase, which is like where we're becoming aware of whatever the thing is. So it's like up until that point, we've been completely oblivious. We've been completely unconscious to the fact that there was a thing. So, for me in the work that I do with women, it might be that women have been, just to give you an example, because I always like examples that are helpful for me. Women have been doing kind of single sessions in their business. Maybe they're a Reiki practitioner, they're an NLP master certified practitioner, and they've got all these different tools under their belt. they've also kind of got this sense that they've just been, you know, doing single sessions with that, right? And then they come to understand, oh my gosh, what's possible if I actually package up all of that brilliance and create something that is like a signature program that is a unique expression of who I am, as well as being something that is going to serve my clients at the deepest level. So they come to that awareness, right? So that's the big kind of aha, you know, the initial breakthrough moment, right? So the initial breakthrough moment happens, and then, you know, you do the strategic or the practical work to actually create the thing, create the offering, create the, you know, marketing and the structures and all of that kind of stuff. Hey, Robin. But then what comes next? And this is the thing that pulls us apart, right? What comes next is the maintenance section. So we've had this big breakthrough. We've come to this awareness and this level of understanding around what that means for us and how it could change our lives. And we're like, whoa, so motivated. And then it's the maintenance that is required for the rest of our lives, or in this instance, the rest of our journey as female entrepreneurs. And so this capacity to be in a space of self-leadership, this capacity to understand what is going to soothe us best in order for us to be able to move forward is so incredibly crucial. Now, while we're in this maintenance phase, what can also happen is that we can dip. So we can kind of fall back so much in a certain area, whatever it is, that we can then need a jump start, right? Need a jump start to be able to, it's not like the initial, Eddie, it's not like the initial breakthrough moment that happened at the start, but it's like a jump start's required. Anyway, fascinating stuff. And how you can actually apply this to your own work, or this kind of understanding, is where are my clients at? Where are my soulmate clients at when they come to work with me? Is it before they've had this initial big breakthrough? Is it while they're in the maintenance phase? Do I support them with all of that? Or, you know, have they had a dip and now they're trying to come back? So yeah, really super helpful to think of this in relationship to the journey and the transformation that you support people with. Now, if you are, you know, if you're in a dip, or if you're in the beginning phase, or even if you're in the maintenance phase, we have an incredible retreat coming up called Birth Your Brilliance. I say coming up, it's actually not coming up until March, but we've got this beautiful kind of luxurious, spacious time in between now and then, and we're going to be doing some live trainings in that group, you know, prior to the actual virtual retreat. So if you want to be part of that retreat, Birth Your Brilliance, just drop the hashtag repeat retreat into the comments, and we'll get in touch and make sure you've got access to that that event. And I would love to hear your perspective on this, on the cycles of self-leadership, on the cycles of healing integration, all of those kinds of things, how you best self-soothe in order to maintain that space of self-leadership in your business and continue showing up, continue moving forward, even when the chips are down, even when things are hard, are challenging. So I'm sending you so much love, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Mwah.